Welcome back to the Blue Way Talk Show with your host, Duane Bluestein, Miss Dawn Strobert, Miss LaNee Javette, and I have the Oracle, Denise L. Cook, on the phone. Hey, listen, we are going to start the community outreach piece, and this is where we kind of reach out to individuals out there that have foundations, anything job related. Make sure that you could subscribe to the Blue Way Talk Show. Please subscribe to cultsire.com, cultsire.tv. Ms. Cook, can you tell everyone your email address and Facebook account so they can follow you?
Awesome. You can catch me at Twitter at The Oracle Speaks, TheOracleSpeaks. My Facebook is under my name, Denise Lyles Cook. It's hyphenated, LYLES-COOK. You can find my music at ReverbNation.com/The Oracle Speaks. And I'm also at CD Baby. I have a radio show myself every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com/, and it's the name of the show is The Oracle Speaks with You. So blogtalkradio.com/The Oracle Speaks with You. Currently, what's happening with me currently, I'm really excited about, Duane, and if you were in town, I would so invite you to the shooting. We are shooting my musical, my video this coming Friday at the old LA Zoo, so I'm really excited about that. And we are also currently in pre-production for a tour to China and a few other places. So things are really happening right now. Oh, and I've been invited back to Washington, D.C. I don't have dates on it because I'm not supposed to say anything until it's done. But
well, yeah, don't say anything. All right, Miss Dawn, give us your list of stuff.
My list of stuff. Well, you can reach Delta Sigma Theta, Phoenix Metropolitan Alumni Chapter. You can always give us a call at 623-777-9DST. You can email us at info.dstphoenix, spelled out PHOENIX, alumni, ALUMNAE.org. That's info@dstphoenixalumni.org. You can reach me on Twitter. You can catch me on at Ms. Distro, MSDSTRO. You can reach Delta on Facebook, Phoenix Metropolitan. Search us out. And you can reach me on Facebook at Dawn Williams Strobert. So search me out. I'll friend you. We'll share some information.
Nice.
What up, Javette? Can you give them the...
What up? And I actually friended the Oracle today, so that was good. And just a quick second, I just wanted to tell her that I listened to her song "Vindicated," and I loved it because I've got took before too, so it was really cool. If you do get a chance, please follow the Oracle. I did follow you as well today too.
Wonderful.
But if you're out there, you want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter at @cultsire_CEO. On Facebook at Miss LaNee Javette or Mogul in Training.
Absolutely.
And let's see, on Instagram, mostly everything is cultsire_CEO or cultsire or Mogul in Training.
And for me,
Did you learn your handle this week?
No, I have no idea. Just follow me on the Blue Way Talk Show and hit the subscribe button because I did. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me go into these topics because I don't know my stuff because I don't know.
You're special.
I'm special. So I really want to talk about these topics right here. What protection do athletes have? Because we had that Copeland, what's the kid's name? The quarterback from the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, Kaepernick.
Kaepernick. How do we protect our men from these women that accuse them of rape or misconduct or anything like that? The story came out that this gentleman didn't do anything. She said, we had no sexual relations, but I woke up in the hospital. But it's not, and what makes it hard for me is that his name is his brand. And that's what I tell everybody, your brand is your brand, and that's the most important. And if you have one kink on your brand, people are going to wait for that to go away before they'll come back to you, which hurts because this is a kid that went to one Super Bowl, was on his way back to the other one, a great kid. You know, he has a lot going for him, and then you guys are going to go out there and destroy this kid. Well, don't be bad at me because I'm going to talk about Johnny Manziel, and Johnny Manziel is on every news station everywhere, and he's done some of the most outlandish stuff going on, and we got this man everywhere. I mean, he could run for anything right now, and we would hype him up. So, where do we allow ourselves to say, let me stop this? Women, men, I don't care who it is, let's stop setting up these dudes or setting up these women to bring them down and put them in a terrible situation because it's too hard to get away from it. Am I right? Wrong? Go ahead. Look at it. Their bodies moving and everything like that. Go ahead. Lord have mercy. Go ahead.
You're a guest.
Go ahead, Don. Yes.
Here's my take on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of personal responsibility missing, both on the female part and the male part. As a female, I would never, ever, ever go into a hotel room with a man, and then there's
Three football players.
But there's several men,
Right.
and you just don't put yourself in that situation. So I don't send me the angry letters, but I would take personal responsibility. It doesn't mean that she's supposed to get raped or something bad is supposed to happen to her. But at some point, your little alert bell goes. And we've all been there, ladies. We've been at the party, or we've been at an event, or we've been with some man.
There's an alert bell?
Yes,
Well,
there's
you
a
know,
little.
the-
It's like Spidey
There's
sense.
a flag on the plate.
Yeah, it's
At the back of your neck, your hair. She's right. She's fine.
exact. Thank you very much for validating my point. And eventually, you go. This is time for me to leave. This is not a safe situation.
Okay.
I need to go home. And if you're with a gentleman, you ask him to take you home. And if he's not willing to take you home, you leave.
You call a cab or you call a best friend or call a cop.
I
My father used to say.
I get that, and I understand that, and yes, but sometimes do we stop and think that this is a 22, 23-year-old man, and there are females that approach him on a consistent. And I am a 22-year-old man that likes that women are approaching me because since the age of 12, I have been in that gym busting my butt to be able to get to the league. Now that I finally made it to the league, I can't even holler at nobody because I'm nervous.
That's when you rely on your mother, your sister, your aunt, your homegirl to say, "Hey, watch out for these girls. They a mess. Be cool. Don't bring them up to your room.
Where am I supposed to
Keep it
take
in
them?
your pants."
Where am I supposed to take them? I can't take them home because if I take them home, you're going to set me up and saying, I got you in my home and I did something to
There
you.
has to be some type of education for these young boys going into the league with regards to these women. These women are looking to get in these situations for a big payoff.
Okay.
At the same time, these men aren't thinking about what they're doing.
Why don't they have some kind of etiquette or some kind of protocol course that not just the men, the women too, everybody. When we were kids, my parents sent us to Mrs. Easley, and she taught us how to walk and how to talk properly and how to set a table. You know, I'm using that as a simplistic example, but why not when these cats, go into become professional athletes, why not hip them to it so that they don't make these mistakes? Because it's not, Duane, you're right, it's a slap on their brand, on their personal brand, but it's also a slap on the team that they belong to, and that in turn means it's a slap on you and I as the fans of those players.
Right.
You know?
Well, here's the problem. Because once I get out of college and I go through the combine and I go through draft day and I go through this, the time frame of the time that I get out to I get drafted to the job starts, there's no windows for me to teach you because the on-the-job training is where it happens. And there's supposed to be 52 other men in that locker room that is supposed to encourage you, support you, bring you in. But when you come in as a rookie and you're making $20, $30 million more than these cats, they like, no, I'm not going to help you because you got all the money. You got all the women. You have everything. So when it comes back to that, yes, there should be something that we can do, but why? Because at the end of the day, the NFL owners are the ones that's making all this money, so no one's going to really support them because they're going to hurt them.
But sometimes it's really just simple. I'm sure your mother gave you the talk, and my mother gave me the talk, and my father gave me the talk. There are good guys, and there are bad guys, and there are good girls,
Right.
and there are bad girls.
Right.
Okay? Now, we all got, it's a simplistic look at it, but we all received that speech. So just because you have $1 million now, or $2 million, or $30 million, that simple speech, all of that goes out of the window. That's basic home training.
Yeah, well, it does go out. But We're gonna have to come back to that because I'm really gonna argue with that. On the phone, I have Miss Denise L. Cook, the Oracle. I have Don Strobert with the Delta Sigma Theta, and I also have Miss LaNee Javette, Mogul in Training, with your host Duane Bluestein. We'll see you next week on the Blue Way Talk Show.